Hey, welcome to my channel. Yeah, we're going on a boat. Do you see a boat behind me? That little baby one. There's two more behind me there. Two more cruise ships. So we're not going on this one. In this video, we're not going on that one. And we're not going on that one. We are going on a private boat around the coast, the immediate coast, private chartered boat. So get ready and join me. I've never seen big ships like this before in my life, so I'm freaking out right here. Brilliance of the seas there. Big walkway. People going back on the ship. Can't believe it. A man has built that. It just blows my mind. Then some little ones. It's got to be about 9,000 people's worth there. It's crazy. Sailboat there. Big ship right there. Big ship, big ship. Unbelievable. Here in Portland, Maine. October early. Saturday, 75 degrees. Hey, welcome to my channel. We're going on a cruise, private cruise there. These boats here on that private, these are little boats, aren't they? It's quite an old one, that. Brilliance of the seas. There's no slides on it. It's quite an old one. The other two look a bit old too. For cruise ships, old for cruise ships. We're waiting on our private chartered boat that's going to pull up at this marina just here soon. So here we go to the ship. A private tour of the lighthouses. This is Captain Matt in yellow, right there. We're not heading to this boat.
So much history in the bay. All the other bays out in comparison to
And now I'm like, not
it's
local.
opportunity, you know what I mean? It's not local history.
Right.
The South Portland?
Yeah.
This is it. This is the ship.
Easiest way in. Just dip it in your like
I think I got this.
Are we going up to the front?
You're welcome to sit anywhere you like. The boat is yours.
Oh,
You're
really?
welcome to move around, so you're not locked into a spot when you do choose a place. But yeah, the bow works, the stern works.
Is there a place I can swap with?
Absolutely, yeah.
Just so nothing live out.
It's like 47 feet or 48 feet.
Have family over
Yes,
there then.
yes, I've been going over there my whole life. Yep.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
I'm a born and raised Arsenal fan. I do need to.
Oh,
I do need to sort of like
He's usually
put that out in
wearing...
the open. I don't know who you support. Bristol.
Oh, okay.
And we show all the top 6 English teams games.
well, no Man United then.
I'm here for the banter. I'm here for the banter.
You're gonna get that.
Or speed bump. Jokes. What makes me want to do? What made me want to do this? I grew up. I used to lobster up on Bay-Maine-USA Island, and so I from a young age learned how amazing it is to make money on the water. We spent time out here for about 10-15 years, and then when I moved back home, I was working as a carpenter, and I was in these beautiful homes on the water, watching everybody else enjoy the ocean while I was breathing in sawdust. And I just thought to myself, I want to be doing that on this.
Yeah. Like I'm so excited to do this.
You can feel the water. Cruise ship. Camera is getting wet. Now we're cruising.
Bug light?
Yeah. I mean, from this side.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Bug Light. This is our 3rd and final lighthouse on your approach to Port River. This one was built in 1876.
Something like that, yeah. Right.
They decrease in size and light strength as you approach the harbor. You don't need to see this one 30 miles offshore,
Right.
so it doesn't
Right.
use teleport, right?
That makes sense.
You've probably walked through this little memorial here to the Liberty ships.
Yep.
Tell me if you already don't want to hear the history.
Oh no.
You carry on.
Literally fine, because I literally learn something new every time. So.
But yeah, that's a memorial to the Liberty ships that we built here during World War II.
Yeah.
Liberty ships were said to have won us the war because we were able to build them faster than the Germans could sink them. So we were losing the war in the North Atlantic, and it was just a numbers game. It was, if we were going to lose 10% of our ships, we needed to lose 10% of 50,000 and not 10% of 10,000.
Wow.
Those are right numbers. But
Right.
that was the idea.
Right.
It was a numbers game. So, the men were getting sent to war, so everyone in the production line was pejoratively women, which is probably why they were able to make it happen so fast, because they didn't have, men getting in the way of efficiency. You know, they were.
You're in a rush.
Portland playing an important role during World War II. But in fact, this entire sound here, at any given moment during the war, would have been chock full with warships. This was the last place to muster before going. Come in and we're going to attack Portland Harbor. So he starts firing, comes in the channel here, and he starts firing at Fort Preble. And Fort Preble starts firing back, at which point he realizes, oh shoot, I forgot to check where the ammo room is. And he had fired through all the cannonballs on deck. So he goes down into the room where he had locked away the original crew, and he's like, you guys got to tell me exactly where this ammo room is. And they're like, no, why would we do that? And he's like, you're right, good point. You ever see that show, On the Street?
No.
Where they like get historians drunk and they have to tell like hilarious anecdotes of history. I feel like that story is perfect.
No doubt. I only grew up a couple of blocks from here, so this is like almost my backyard.
All right, yeah.
But been here. Another good He's been in it.
Yeah, that's pretty empty of them. This one has a little dosing program that you can go in somewhat regularly. Not I want to say like once a week during the summer maybe.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
Surprised there are people on the beach because there's articles about bacteria on the beach.
Oh, wait, like red tide or?
I don't know. Well, it's fecal matter.
Wow.
So I'm literally surprised that there are people there, but
Well, what's crazy is like they don't do a good enough job at telling people. I had a buddy, he should have known better. Were you there on the beach that day?
no. But I don't know. We came home and I saw that article and I was like, are you kidding me? One of my friends that I grew up with in school. I've played and played and played and played here all my life.
So this makes me laugh. They've got their other boat, which is the small, the bigger boat. Looks like they're about to turn it off. But it's like they are fully under sail, and they still have their other boat. And they do it regularly. Like it always makes me laugh how many tourists actually know they're not sailing. But
Sure.
yeah, no, they just. That's why that person's in the back smaller boat. They just turned it off. Boat.
Yeah, because that's not going by wind at all.
In my physics class, we got to catapult pumpkins off into the ocean.
Oh my god.
I was like, this is so epic. I loved it. Throw me in this.
Oh my god. Oh, I ended up in the park with go there for park.
The camera well sorted out. So it's on a gimbal. You're hearing all this. dead end.
Spider lights. I live on Cottage Road.
Oh, yep.
Almost right on the Cape line.
Yep.
And so spider lights is just like
Yep. Yeah, so my godmother, it's like a U,
Yeah.
and there's a tennis court in the
Oh
middle.
yeah. Yep.
Now, people ask, like, my brother's like, so why'd you move home? I'm like, look
Hello.
around, are you kidding me?
Hello.
I know, it's like, I loved everywhere I lived, but it was just like, Maine was calling, you know? I was like, why am I away? Trying to recreate something that's not as good.
Yeah.
I want to be part of Maine as it grows.
Right. This is amazing. Yeah, we had a really good. My brother and I used to like. We weren't supposed to be there, so.
Was that before it was like public fully, or?
I mean, definitely was not public
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
There was hardly ever anybody there with us.
Yeah.
You know, there that many people on the beach ever.
Oh, that place can get so crowded.
That's crazy. I've been
Way more than that. I'd say a good. I've seen that place with 60 people working.
But
Yeah.
like he knew back then. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
yeah.
Woohoo!
One of the last driveways that's private, and
Yeah.
then all the homes on the road
Yeah.
have access to that beach.
Yeah. Lucky.
I know. It's the kind of thing where, you know, up to the high tide line, it's public, so we could go exercise our right by water. But I don't think they'd be too happy about it.
They probably hate.
Taxes are probably the same amount as my house payment. You know what I mean?
I know. And it's frustrating because they're rich enough to not even need to rent it. So they're not even like, there's literally nobody in it.
I haven't seen these houses from here. So probably 4 people can use this beach, or 5 or 6. Right here.
Whoever lives on the road.
Probably counted by the boats back there. But they won't like this. And never mind. They can shout at them and wave to them. We can't do nothing about it. We've got money. One private beach for people who live on that road. Can use this. But I rich people, we can go on your beach too, can't we? Yes, it's very. Hello. It's okay.
best of the best right here. Portland headlight, most photographed lighthouse in the country.
We love it. We have been
Doesn't get much
up to,
more iconic.
We've been up to the top of that.
Really?
Yeah.
On Maine Lighthouse Day?
Yes. It was
Nice.
like, I don't know, 8 years ago.
Yep.
It was unbelievable.
Yep.
What an experience.
Before the lines were
Insane.
crazy.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
now the line wait looks, every time I'm here looking at it, it looks like hours. Yeah, commission by. They could get up to like usually in summertime, like probably blowing 6-8 knots right now, and it usually gets up this time of day like 12 knots. Oh,
Here,
really?
they had to swim in. Yeah, they were doing the
Nice.
practice. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's quite the turbulent spot to have to do that.
Check it out. Unbelievable.
What was that? I know, right? Part of me felt like I should come out here when I don't have doors in the morning with like a big banner and just sit right here because I get a few hundred looks, you know, and like that costs on Google to get a few hundred clicks. That's at least a couple $100. So like, yeah, right?
What about Arsenal flag?
Yeah, that might deter half of the. Yeah, Chelsea just beat Liverpool.
Oh, did they?
They did 2-1.
Oh my
In the
lord.
last minute of the game, last couple minutes of the game, they
That's
scored
good.
a winner.
Good for the game. I gotta carry
Yeah,
on.
now we got Madueke as well.
Yep. From Chelsea. England man. That's the England and the water. Look at that.
I know, it's one of those things where like, you know, I'm out here all day, every day, and it's like, I still have to take the photos. Like I'm right there with my group, like, oh yeah, I gotta get the shot, you know?
Because
Because they had thousands of the same photo.
the
But
weather
you just
though.
can't not take it when it's that stunning. It's like,
Oh, the
you
weather.
gotta.
It's the weather. Look at the foam. Shows how rough it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna text her it when I get
Yeah, I get a lot of locals who have their friends visiting will take me out. I'm sure it's like something a little different. That's what we do. But like, I don't know. That's another point. Yeah, it's different when you're on a small boat versus like one of the larger cruise ships. Yeah, more of how wow, the floor rate pushes up from like 8 feet up to like 15, 20 feet, and it's never gonna break. But like there was 20-foot swells coming in, and every time afterwards you go in, and then you're like. That was overloading. Like, that was
painted this.
Yeah.
It was good, pretty good painted. They've been over there, peaks. Saw a previous video.
Owned by a local doctor who also owns Ram Island.
Didn't know that it was privately owned. So does he have to take care of it then? Or-
Yeah, so whoever owns the lighthouse is responsible for the maintenance of the actual structure, but then the Coast Guard is the one who's
Okay.
always responsible for the light and the horn and all the electronics associated.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would be responsible to maintain the actual structure.
That is pretty. He's painted this.
Yeah,
Really?
I
Yeah.
painted it,
Heck yeah.
because you can see the bricks.
It's really stinking cool. For some reason, I grew up knowing it as Burnt Island Light or Burnt Light
Yeah, I
or
mean-
something. I don't know why, but I think somebody just misspoke at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
But it looks burnt.
It looks burnt.
So maybe that's why. I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure why it has that sort of facade, but my guess is that it's the side that gets the least amount of blasting by the weather.
Yeah.
So it just sort of remains not as clean by the weather.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So those are big waves breaking there. Is that rocks or what?
Yeah, I mean, at a higher tide, we could go right in between here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um,
I've never seen waves breaking there before, so that's cool.
I'm just trying to get us far enough in here.
So cool to see it from here. Oh my god. It's just too neat.
Two in one. Another view that you're never going to see unless you're on a boat.
Yeah, but I would never be a boater on the ocean. I'm way too chicken shit for that.
You're what?
Too chicken
Scared.
shit. There's
I would
no
be.
Way. No way.
See two lights there. It's blinking.
What's this little island called then?
This is Ram Island.
Oh, it's still Ram
Yeah.
Island?
And so
Okay.
the right is Ram Island, the right's like
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
on Ram Island.
Okay. Are there actually any buildings on that?
No, this is a bird nesting island, so you're not allowed to go ashore.
Got it.
So it's interesting why he even bought it.
So that's what I was wondering. Why would you privately own an
Yeah, I mean,
island?
he must have wanted to lower his tax bracket, and it would smell so bad.
Birds poop. I had birds only on this Ram Island.
Yeah, it's a little hard to sort of imagine why you'd want to own a lighthouse when you look at Ram Island Life, but generally the people who own lighthouses privately are, you know, they're like points of land with water on three sides that get sunrise and sunset. You know, they're
Right.
like the ideal location.
Right.
Idaho Island, which is part of it is in Acadia National Park. So this lighthouse was basically in Acadia National Park. Beautiful point, beautiful lighthouse, like iconic red clapboard with the red roof. You know, about 4.5, 5 acres, like 1,800 square feet, like 5-bedroom house for like $2 million. And I was like, this is insane. Sunrise, sunset. war effort parked in our backyard, we fortified the heck out of all these outer islands with bunkers, watchtowers, batteries. Almost every single island has infrastructure for remote work. Platforms, they're all equidistant from each other.
Yeah.
That was like a quick and dirty way for them to figure out and run basic trig and figure out how far out what they were seeing was. And then had they deemed it was something that they felt big threat, they could have radioed over to Peace Island here, which had bad.
He's done this before. Land. This must go straight down.
These are called the Whitehead Cliffs.
Yeah.
I agree. I could sit here and listen to this sound all day.
I never get tired. Imagine how loud it would be during a storm.
I know, right?
Like-
Crashing on these cliffs.
Oh my god. So stinking cool.
Shade.
So freaking cool. Huh? I can't close my mouth. I'm like,
I know, right?
it's just cool.
Yeah. That doesn't look real, the rocks. You've been to the Grand Canyon. That one might come off. Something looked like a nose or a mouth for me. I didn't remember.
Oh my god.
Remember that yellow house? Library, museum. No osprey. Plenty of birds around it. Pomerans. I don't know if they're all pomerans.
No, they're ducks too.
They're all duck, but look how many there are. This isn't a pond. Oh.
So I learned a crazy story last year. This guy who I know pretty well, middle-aged guy. yeah, I'm sure you've heard the term. And you can still see all the different eras of architecture, like especially on this little stretch here. There's so many homes like this one here would have been built in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Yeah, totally. And like, there's just so many different eras. Wraparound porch, couple of fireplaces. Front yard rolls down into this nice little stone circle fireplace with this huge boathouse. This is not an actual boathouse, it's just modeled after boathouses. But it's fully plumbed. There's electricity, plumbing, there's a kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms in here. It's stunning. This whole
So is that
I got my back to it. Go into it. I'd stay there again. Sun listening. You might see the beach, right? Sea glass beach. Isn't it crazy how we know? I think looks like, yep. April was it? May. It was on that beach.
First week of June.
First week of June. Sea glass beach. Full of sea glass, that is.
That's mackerel.
Yep. Look at the bird.
Oh yeah, there's one.
There's one right there,
in the
yeah.
water. Or,
Yeah.
nope, that's that.
Oh, yeah. I need food too.
That's head in the water, so it looked just like one. Anybody about?
Show yourself.
Oh yeah, there's a little pup, a little baby seal on the rock there, towards the right. You just see it moving its head. See him?
Yeah.
Is that it? Oh, yeah, right there.
There's a seal just here. I just made a mistake filming. He's in the middle just moving around. You can hardly see him probably. It's a pup. Captain Lasso. Leaving his head and you can so see that is I've seen outside seal in the wild before. Outside. Saw a head in LA. He's sunbathing, isn't he?
A bunch of families of seals will come together and basically roost on this rock, and so sort of that's where they'll have their pups, and that's where they'll use this rock as a home base. And then in the winter time, when the pups are old enough, they all sort of disband and then live more solitary existence over the winter, and then again come back in the summer. All those blackbirds are called cormorants.
Yeah.
Pretty common bird around these parts. Not the prettiest, but they are kind of badass. They can go down to 200 feet. And you always see them hanging out with their wings out like that, because all other seabirds, almost all other seabirds, have glands under their wings that secrete oil into the feathers to stop the feathers from soaking up water.
Right.
The cormorants somehow evolutionarily didn't get that gland, so they have to manually dry themselves.
Isn't it funny to be a...
Alrighty, enough we go again.
trouble. Can I move?
Good area, sorry.
Definite places I've been to one.
Man, they're big. They just tower. Incredible. Not necessarily in a good way either. Have you seen that documentary, Poop Cruise?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, it just turned his on, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright then.
There. That's our parking spot. Just gonna jump back.
We've done that a few times.
He's still concentrating.
That was stupid nice. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Wish I had a card. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, give me the card. Give her the card.
Wish I had a card for her. I don't think I had your phone number. Just in case
Text
I
her.
don't.
Great boat. Nice boat.
Good job outside of.
Oh, we could have gone in this way now. This is easier.
In the water until October 31st. We're ready to get off the water. Locked out? Well, it was nice to meet you both.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, have
At
a
the
good rest of
Gunners.
your day, guys.
Hope they win.
So much,
So nice to
Matt.
meet you.
I'll do it left hand.
Yeah.
We'll see you
absolutely.
again.
Hope you win the league.
Yeah, thank you. I
Come-
hope so too.
Come on, the Gunners. Trains and boats here. One big ship moving there. There's a ship moving there, just departing. Here's a train. Train. Shit. Narrow gauge runway. Roadway. Narrow gauge railroad.
Not long after the area was once again resettled, the British burned Portland in retaliation for the city's.
There goes the small cruise ship, the smaller of the three. I think it's the smaller of the three. Now I was just leaving as we came in